These things are awesome, man. What a great investment. A poop Paraceratherium powered plant. I don't know. I don't know what the rest I could call it is. Pulverizer. That sounds good. Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you guys are having a terrific day. Guys, thank y'all for all the support on the last Ark video. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some dap on that like button to show you support for the series. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Check it out. It's shooting. 6 live plant species X. Man, Paris is hooked up. So, I had a commenter by the name of Sarah Nixon that said, "Hey Z, why don't you install some sort of irrigation system so that you can park Paris under it?" I forgot exactly how the comment read, but I think that's a great idea. So the last time I checked, I think all of my my pumps and my irrigation and stuff fall right here. Now, I think if I go underneath the house right there, the plumbing runs, yeah, the plumbing from the side runs right there. So I can easily probably come up, let's say here through the floor and install a tap there. And a tap right on top of where Paris is parked should irrigate all of this stuff. So I'm going to have to try that. I still need to move this pipe too, but that's going to be how I irrigate it, since you can't put a water reservoir or anything right there. You just can't. So, but I did want to test these out. It's going to be a lot better at night. I figured that I would start at night, but it's kind of taking me a little while to get started here. So let's just see though. I want to see him shoot and how maneuverable it is. I also want to see if Paris gets any XP. So let's see here. Where is a victim? Now, I've already set all the plants, by the way. If you go into the plants, you can set them. I changed the targeting to target anything, and I've also changed the range to high. So it should be at its maximum distance, and it should shoot anything that's not tamed or not friendly. Well, friendly to us, like not in the same tribe, in other words. So let's see. I think this is going to be a poor excuse for what can happen, but I think I'm just going to waste this little oh, here we go. Look at it shooting him. It's really, really hard to tell. Why is it not shooting now? Oh, there they go. Okay, so it has to be a certain distance. We can change it to a little bit shorter if we had to, which is pretty good. But look all those stegos and stuff right there. I'm not so sure if I want to keep that until... Oh, this will be great for it. Look at this. It's killing that Dimorphodon over there. It's killing the frog. They're nailing the raptors. Oh my, I really want to see this at night. I wish you could see it a little bit better. They can't even really approach it though. And look, you can kite too. Amazing. Now, the bad thing about this is if you get near anything, it will kill it. I want to see the XP gain too. So we have 3224. Oh, I didn't see that. 3224. Okay, it's shooting something else over here. 3224.9. All right, let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit further over here where that other Paraceratherium is. I'm gonna show you who the Paraceratherium is. They're not shooting. Why? Are you guys out of ammo? Oh no, there they go. It takes them a little while apparently. So 3225.2. Okay, so it does not give you XP when you harvest them that way. Well, when you kill them that way. That's interesting. So I'd have to get a lick of some sort. Like I'd have to go up to it and physically hit it, I suppose. There we go. So a combination of the two would probably be the best deal. At any rate, Paris is a worthy adversary now. This is crazy, man. So let's get it to where... Let's just knock over this tree, maybe. There we go. Let's get it to where I'm in the midst of a bunch of stuff. Like over here. Look at the plants going wild, man. Oh, I want to see this at night so bad. This is amazing. Now the thing is too, is I don't think they get aggressive to Paris. That's pretty neat. Wow, man. Talk about crazy. It just pummels everything in sight. It already killed that stego. It's nailing that turtle. These two turtles over here, dropped them both. Wow. Now, if we want these things to chill out, what's the fertilizer consumption like? Fertilizer seems regular. It doesn't... I thought it would be draining like heck, man. I really did. Wow. They don't stand the chance. Okay, so we can put these things to sleep as well. I think. Yeah, put to sleep. So it stopped shooting. Yeah, they stop shooting almost immediately as soon as you put them to sleep. Alright, so they're all asleep. We could probably drive back in peace without worrying about killing everything. Man, decimating the wildlife in the area. It's crazy. But what a wonderful, wonderful... Oh, are you trying to attack me? We can fight. Paris ain't scared with or without the plants. There we go. I needed a level up anyway. Let's bring up speed again. I'm bringing up that movement speed to where Paris can run around crazy and do some damage. These things are awesome, man. What a great investment. A poop Paraceratherium powered plant. I don't know. I don't know what the rest I could call it is. Pulverizer. That sounds good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head back to the base because the Quetzal is done. I'm going to show you guys what Emrakul's all about. There she is, guys. Emrakul is all done. Talk about an amazing creature. So I ended up leveling it up, I think, twice, and it just got another level 2. It doesn't take it much. When I just fly it around, it gets XP relatively quick. In its early stages, it's absolutely amazing. So I think we're pretty good on health for the long haul, as well as weight. Weight is a lot higher than we had it on plenty of our origins that we used mainly, and I think the first two things I want to bring up are melee and speed. So I brought them up. I think I brought melee damage up a few times so far, and movement speed up 1. I think I'm going to bring movement speed. I'm going to kind of balance them out for a little while. I do need to do some training, but I'm not going to bring it out to like the North Island yet. I would like to eventually, but I think I need a little bit more stats before I really do something there. So let's go ahead and bring him out. Bring her out. I'm sorry. I've been saying the wrong thing lately. And relatively slow from the start. Like, I thought they were a little bit faster than this. I think the origins are about that fast too when they first start out. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because the size. But when you fly in at sprint speed, it's not that bad. Now, as far as killing stuff, only a little bit of damage increase right now, but the AoE is pretty cool just to keep them at bay. As you can see, like, my health isn't really going down at all. And the fact that it's utility. Now, one thing I neglected to mention on the Pteranodon and the Quetzal is that you can't attack stuff that's already in your claws. So when how you do the thing with the Argent to where you pick something up and you can kill it while it's in your grasp, you can't do that here. Another thing is if you pick something up that's hostile, it can attack you while it's in your claws. So let me pick up this snake, for instance. Oh, I did not grab that. You know what a great example would be is, you guessed it, a gator. So let's grab the gator and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if I picked it up or not. It's kind of hard to see around here. No, I didn't. So let's get a little bit closer again. Alright, so I got the gator in. And earlier it was attacking me. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a sometimes thing. But look, if you left click while it's in your grasp, you don't attack it because it's a beak attack. So you just have to let it go. Unfortunately, it's a little bit less effective than an Argent. So Argent's, that's still an Argent strength, big time. But the ability to be able to carry everything like this is just amazing. And the AoE attack that it has is absolutely wonderful as well. So I use the regular saddle as well. I'm not going to use the platform saddle. And what's weird is I'm not too used to the mechanic, right? But see how stamina is about halfway right now? So if I do press E, I'll just get on its back, and you can walk. I don't know how stable it is, but you can, I mean, it's not like it's very, very glitchy or anything to where you can fall off easily. So the stamina does regen as it's in the air, regardless of what saddle it is. Now, the platform saddle is naturally a little bit safer to stand on, I suppose, because you can walk a little bit more, but I'm really not scared to just stop. Now, you have to make sure you had a full stop before, but as you can see, you can move around a little bit on it and stuff like that and not have to worry, and the stamina will increase. So stamina, not a big deal. I would like to get it a little bit higher. It's 2250 right now. 3000 would probably be pretty good. Let's see how much stamina she gains from 1 point. 2250 to 2475. So it's comfortable knowing that 2 more points will probably put it in the 3000 area, which is really good. And with early levels, it's really, really easy to gain that. As y'all could see, 378 out of 450. I'm about to level again. So really, really nice stuff. So what I want to do, I think, is nobody's on right now because it's really, really early, and I'm going to be recording with some folks today to do some sword fighting and some fun stuff. But I think right now what I'm going to do is install that little setup that I wanted to install with the plumbing. I think that would be a good idea, and make sure that it irrigates everything, even though it's on the back of my Paraceratherium. So some stone pipes running up from probably one of these taps down here would probably be good. I wish I could see the plant species X through here, but let's go ahead and grab some of the stone pipes and see what I can do. I do have one vertical pipe here. I'm probably going to need to make another few. And I have a tap, I have some straight pipes, and I have an X. Let's grab a few more stone. I'm pretty sure that Rocksteady has some. Yep, Rocksteady has some. Okay, so we'll take that and we'll make a couple more verticals, or a few more verticals, I should say. And let's go outside and try to place it. So I'm thinking this will probably do what I need it to do. Alright, vertical pipe right there. And let's go out and see what we got. And when it gets closer to night, I'm going to test this, the plant species X again, so y'all can see it at night. Alright, so the ramp starts there. I need to do it above. So, probably right here would be good, because that's going to be where the ramp starts. So what happens if I just try to place... I could place it on any of these joints. Okay, let's place it about right here. I think that's going to be good, and that should have gone through the floor so that I can see it. And I think these crops, guys, for the plant species X, I haven't been getting any invasions whatsoever. So maybe a couple plant species X at the front door, but I think some of those crop plots are going to be set aside for actual crops, so I can maintain them and get my start getting my vegetables online. That's going to be something interesting. Okay, so yep, the pipes came straight through. That's exactly what I was hoping for. All right, let's put a few more on. And I'm going to have to bring Paris right here to see how tall I can at least go up another one. Very, very, very good. All right, Paris, park yourself over here. I think this is going to be good. So I should be able to park right here, right before the ramp ends. I'm just straightening up for the sake of argument here. And I should be able to work right here. Aha, okay. So if we did one more right here, and we put down one of the taps on top, do these things get irrigated? Not irrigated, irrigated. Uh-huh. That's really cool. Okay, how about these though? These are irrigated too. Oh man. Best suggestion ever. So amazing, man. So amazing. I'm so glad you commented and did this. This is just, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but it's so good. So kudos. Wow. All right. Well, that was easy. I think now we should probably get some of the other seeds planted. I do have plenty of fertilizer already set. Got some ready in preparation for the episode. So what I'll do now is grab a few seeds, and I do think I have, let's see, I'll grab 2 plant species X. That'll be for the front. And I guess what we're going to do is on, I don't know which side. I guess this side. Well, we could do it near the water side, because I think the water side's a little bit less dangerous, I guess I should say. We can do some. So let's do, what are we going to do here? We're going to do citronal for sure. Oh, we could do them all. Long grass and rock carrot. There's saveroot. Okay, so we got long grass, citronal, rock carrot, and saveroot. All 4 of them. We really don't need any berry plants as far as I know, so it'll be all right. All right. Okay, so right here, yeah, we have 4 altogether, so that's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and put in our seeds and some fertilizer. We'll put 3. Let's see, 3, 6, yeah, 3 to each. That should work. And we'll do 1, 2, 3 again. I should just be pressing T. I know you guys are fussing me right now. T is an amazing button to transfer from inventory to inventory like that. All right. And 1 more. Long grass. Now, as far as the plant species X up front, that'll probably be a little bit different. I can take this down too. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, I believe, because I can always run water in the other way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. All right. I wish it would detach somehow, like piece by piece. You know, like, you know how if you detach a pillar at the bottom and everything falls because that's the foundation that's connected. I wish there was a way to group things, group structures that aren't grouped like that aren't dependent on each other, and, you know, like destroy all adjacent pipes as well. That would be a good command. It's gonna be a little hard. What's weird is that they can stay in air too. Like, let's see if I get a little bit closer to here. See that? How it just stays in air? That's so weird. It's kind of cool, but kind of weird all at the same time. So yeah, I'll have to finish demolishing those, but that'll be the way that it's going to look, at least, just to give you guys an idea. Very nice and clean. Still haven't gone up there and changed the dino gates. I was changed that to dino gates. I was gonna do that earlier, but freaking dino gates, man, have like the recipes have changed, so it's a little bit more expensive. Now that I have my Quetzal, though, it's gonna be a lot easier to do stuff like that. And I can always grab a platform saddle, not necessarily to build on, but just to stand and just equip my Quetzal with it when I need it, or get another Quetzal that has a platform saddle. It's not like I don't have room in the loft, although I'm gonna have to cull a few Argents soon because I do have too many right now. All right, so we got those things done. We need to get a little bit more fertilizer, so let us go here and see what we got going on. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of fertilizer going right now. Every once in a while, before I log off, I've just been changing up the, you know, adding thatch and adding poop to all of these bins, and I'll show you how I do that. It's a pretty simple setup. If you don't need a whole bunch of stuff to keep farms online, you just need to pay attention to it, and I'll show you what I do. So it's relatively easy. Every once in a while, I'll come stock Punez up, okay? So right now, Punez has a bunch of stem berries on him, or her, and usually I have a bunch of other berries as well, because the food consumption that you go through for that is quite disturbing. So let's just go down here and grab some berries off of Timberland. And Timberland has plenty. Let's just grab some amber berries. That should work. Oh, by the way, speaking of berries and stuff, I did some dyes too. I forgot to show you all the paint job on Pterodon. Check it out. So it's not the most crazy paint job. I didn't want to go with nutty colors just at first, like, you know, real psychedelic colors. I was going for like an orange camo, and I put a pattern in the paint tool, and I started playing around with it, and this is what I got. So the patterning is really, really good. I'm not so sure about the colors. They didn't translate as well as I like. There's not enough green in it, and I would have liked more green. So that may come. You can see some subtle green because it's like a darker green or whatever, but altogether it's orange with the green. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it would have looked a little bit better if I would have had orange and black, but the blacks don't sit too well on the pteranodons, or most of the dinos from what I know. So I'm going to continue playing with this, but it was the first nice good test job for that. Anyway, so now that I got my berries, let's stock up on Punez, and we'll put these berries so she'll have something to eat. And now we're going to use some stems. So as far as stems, by the way, I've been cranking weight on her. So as far as the stems, I have a little macro from, I think it's called Jitbit. It's a macro program that you can basically record key clicks. So what I basically do is make sure I'm highlighted somewhere in the middle here, and I use remote use, and I record that function, okay? That way it can remote use stems. But what I'm going to do right now is just click off onto my desktop and double click this remote use button, and this is what it's going to do. It's artificially fast and incredible. So 2 runs like this. I just do this twice. And I have plenty of poop. I can't believe I just punched Punez. I didn't mean to do that, Punez. What happens is my macro keeps clicking. It keeps left clicking, so as soon as it's done, I can't do it anymore. Now, naturally, you can't use stuff like that in SOTF. It's unfair. But for my player, you know, my server game, it's a little bit, it's very nice. Also, you can do that as well. I have a macro set up to be able to remote use 20 times and keep reselecting the first slot. So something like remote using meat, for instance. If I had multiple sources of meat in here, I can use meat in stacks of 20, 5, 10, 15 times at a time. I have a few different ones. So if it's really needing healing, I do that. And I know it's terrible right now. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay, it's just bad. All right, so Prancer, I'll take Prancer out, and I'll always get a bunch of thatch as well. So this is how I stock up. How many is that? 300. We'll need 4, 5, 600 altogether. Okay, so usually 2 rounds of berries and 6 piles of thatch, and I can get my fertilizer started for the day. And to do that, we're just going to use the T key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bam, just like that. Really simple. Just a little maintenance item that you can do every day around your base to kind of increase the increase your farming output, because fertilizer is a lot better than just straight poop. Really is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish there was a better version, like you can kind of condense this down, but right now there isn't. And I might be just short here. I think I am. Yep. I am pretty much 5 short of this. So 2 stacks were close. Let me just remote use a few more times. She already has one ready for me anyway. Old girl don't mind letting them go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Much slower doing it like that, but we don't need a whole lot. Every once in a while it gets kind of cramped in there, but it's all good. Ugly, ugly, ugly weather, man. There we go. And one extra to boot. I'll just put it in there for the sake of argument. So I have all of this fertilizer left. I'll go ahead and grab that one too. And I'll transfer this fertilizer that I had off. Every once in a while I make too much, or I don't install it right. When I was building up earlier, I really needed it. So now that it's foggy, guys, I'm gonna wait until it's not foggy anymore to do any more work on camera. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, all the plant species X stuff is taken care of, and it's dark. So I want to bring Paris out to give you guys a light show. I think this is gonna be pretty amazing. I've never personally done this, and it's got to be beautiful, man. So let's go out and have some fun. What a night. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh man. So all she's missing is some movement speed, guys, and it's gonna be amazing. I'll be able to go out and have a lot of fun. Can you imagine this on a water creature too? Like I might be tempted to put something on my platform like a platform saddle on my my Plessy and do some plant species X. If they can do it in underwater, I wonder how that works. I might have to experiment with that. But at any rate, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. If you did, give me some dap on that like button to show you support for the series. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. And we'll see you next time.